Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Ascending the Cube. Great to see you here again. I've been covering a lot of different topics. I just finished a really exciting three-part mini-series that I got from reading the Stephen R. Covey's Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. It's a must-read. I highly recommend it. And I've been carrying on conversations online with different people about different topics, taking note of how well they write. And we were discussing, how do you create concepts like topics for a blog or a magazine or an e-zine or a television show or anything. And in tonight's hangout, we were discussing basically creating money from nothing. And I've been writing about that for about a week, just throwing the ideas around. And you create your own luck. Whatever the situation you're in, luck and your situation are completely created by you. There's really no dark forces out there or mysterious energies that you can't control. It's all right up here, the 6 inches between your ears. That's where everything is. And what I in the conversation I had online, I asked the question, what if you will do what is closest to your heart? Better yet, exactly what your passion is. What is that? And the person I was talking to kind of stumbled around a little bit, really couldn't get to the point. And I said, well, describe your life, not from your past, but as if you were living, fulfilling your dreams, your purpose, and your passions. Describe that. And well, she went into great description and great details, speaking as if that life was right now. And that's the power of your mind. You actually, as Stephen R. Covey said, begin with the end in mind. Create that vision as to what it's going to look like for you to live that life. And then everything begins moving forward in that direction. And I had recommended, I said, be precise, holding nothing back. Nothing. Not what you think is acceptable or approved. And really, your life is as a creation and as an expression of who you are. Let it rip. Just boom, let it explode. And she got that she had created her past and had created her present right now, and was completely and totally capable of creating the future. And that's what this is about. This article is all about, you going out there and creating a whole life, a whole world, a whole future for yourself out of nothing. And I mean, I've read enough articles and spoken with other people. If you wanted to write a book, you could write a book in a weekend. It's very possible. You just sit down and start writing. Just let it go. You can edit it later on. You can do graphics later on. It doesn't have to be perfect. Most great books actually never started out very perfect. It started out with a lot of different notes on different pieces of paper or in a journal or something, and then along the way, it got pulled together and molded and shaped, and then finally, voila, you have a book. And every single book is like that, and everything is created from nothing. So, you know, realize that right now you have all the power you need to create wealth, to create the lifestyle you want, to create excitement, love, the relationship of your dreams, the home of your dreams. Everything that you dream up here, you have the power to create. And there's nothing stagnant about that. You can, I read somewhere that Jack Canfield, the author of Chicken Soup for the Soul, had been rejected like 20 times before finally he got accepted. And then it began being distributed, and people were buying it, and they went, wow, this is great. Did you know that over 500 copies of that book, 500 million copies of that book have been distributed worldwide in many different languages? And that all started up here by just jotting down different stories and ideas, and now it's available in book, in ebook, in CD format, and online in videos, and it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And that all came right up from here in Jack Canfield's head. And because he shared his story, and the story of many others. People could relate to it, and because they could relate to it, they felt something, and it made them feel good. So you can make people feel anything you want, but if I would take a tip from Jack Canfield and make people feel good, it sells really well. Um, One of the purposes of me creating this blog is to help to uh, be an inspiration and a motivation and an example of what's possible for people. I have some big dreams, and a lot of it has to do with helping people and a lot with helping feed children and taking care of homeless animals so that every one of them can find a forever home. And I think this is something important that we are really into, and hopefully going to make a big impact over the next couple of years, transforming and changing lives. Listen, I really appreciate you coming down and taking a look at my blog and reading through it. I hope you get some value out of it. If you do, my contact information is in there, and please feel free to give me a call or send me an email, whatever works for you. And meantime, enjoy creating from nothing. It's really, really easy.